Teatronas.
Hi again, and welcome to the virtual version of CIRKULIACIJA'. And this year we decided that we cannot do the physical festival since we need to breathe the same air and we need people to squeeze in. So we left ourselves with two aspects that are really important to the festival, and it is education and communication. And this is how we are trying to introduce ourselves to the personalities that should have come this year, but will come physically next year. So today we have the lovely ARIEL BRONZ from Israel, who is from theater field and who is absolutely lagging and stuck. I can't see him right now. Okay, now we can go. So today we talk with ARIEL BRONZ, who is from Israel, and he comes from a background of theater and performance, and he should have participated in two fields in our festival. First of all, he should have done and will do some sort of a workshop with the Lithuanian artist about commemoration, and also we invited you to talk about, in our first conference of CIRKULIACIJA', to talk about oppression. So first of all, ARIEL, it's really lovely to see you on this lovely beach. And how are you dealing with the quarantine and all the pandemic stuff?
Very happy to see and hear from you, Mildas. Like everybody, it caught me with my pants down, not ready. I guess I'm looking for creative ideas of working with this distancing situation and with the financial situation with it. I guess that the solution, one of the solutions that I managed to find that combined the two of them in some way while the quarantine was harder here was that I was working as a delivery person in Walt. Mm-hmm. And I was writing poetry and giving each person that I delivered his food a personal poem. And I was also photoed his doors and way to him. So this is one way, and many different other ways that I'm still searching and researching.
Yeah, so you somehow managed to find artistical satisfaction in like normal jobs, not artistic jobs.
Yeah, I felt in the way that the creative scene here around did the response of it. People started to shoot themselves in the home surrounding and doing some stuff that they didn't really prepared much for it, and it seems like people need to deal somehow with the boredom and the mental condition that you are not necessary to the society in this moment.
Yeah.
And you should stay home. And in this idea, I guess that for many artists, it's a very hard say to have.
Yeah.
Then I guess that the real questions is where can I find my necessity? How do I need it?
Yeah. Oh, that's quite interesting. And what is the, let's say, situation and the mindset in Israel? Do they compensate you, like the artistic part of the community of like all the citizens, the artists, do they compensate or do they create new programs? Like, is it possible to be an artist in quarantine in Israel?
It's really hard. They did, because I'm an independent artist, so they did compensate me with some amount of sum that I needed, that I could get if there was no quarantine. And they did like a few open calls for like to bring works that deal with the quarantine, video works, but it was all seems like it's not real, like it's fake news, you know, because the amount of money that they were giving was absurd in some way. Few of the groups and few of the open calls that I sent it to them, I never heard from them from then, and it was very strange. I'm till this day I'm trying to reach them.
Okay.
So I guess like in every aspect of life, in a time of trouble, there will be always people that will dig gold from this issue. I'm very don't want to dig gold from it, you know. So I'm aware of it in some way, but in the other way, yes, I have like existential problem as an artist. What is my
purpose?
Place.
Yeah, your purpose and function. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, it can do this. So let's start from the beginning, since there's a lot to talk about. Israel is a context that is really, we don't know anything about. It's one of those islands artistically. And when I remember when I came to visit Israel on, let's say, business purposes, artistical purposes, well, I can name that trip to Israel is somehow it resolved in the end around a guy named ARIEL BRONZ, because I was really interested in the dynamics that happened and still happening in your life. So let's start with how did you decide to work in theater?
Mainly by accident. I was born in Odessa in Ukraine. I immigrated with my two old parents in the 90s when the wall broke and the Russian gates were open and the Soviet Union collapsed. And we came here without any knowledge about this place, only hearing that this is the best place for Jews after having anti-Semitism over there in the Ukraine. And because we came from a big city like Odessa, they only wanted to live in Tel Aviv, that it's like a big city. And we came in the Independence Day, so it was very like people took us like we came from a sky, you know. We came from the sky.
But that's great timing to come on the celebration day.
Yeah, and people dancing and giving us flowers. And then some person that was helping us to rent an apartment took us from Tel Aviv on the biggest road that combines few cities until we got to Bnei Brak, that is the most Orthodox religious city in Israel, that is very pretty close to Tel Aviv, but it's really not Tel Aviv.
Oh, wow.
And he said that this is Tel Aviv, and welcome to the big city.
So, like, the sole beginning of your relationship with Israel was based on a happy lie.
Yeah.
Amazing. And
on a fraud.
A fraud, yeah. Wow, amazing. We'll come back to that. And then why theater?
And then I was, when I was growing, I was the most, shy kid, the most not speaking in any ceremony, in anything. I was doing a lot of sports and studying physics and math and things like a good Russian kid has to. And then I got, in some point of my growing up, I got kicked out of my house by my father when I was 15 years old. And when I got 18, I didn't have a place to live because my girlfriend went to the United States. So I went to the army, like everybody has to go to the army here. That gave me a place to live. And then there I had a girlfriend that she liked theater. And she was taking me once a month to see some show of students in Tel Aviv. And I guess because she liked it, so I was joining her.
So you had to like it. Okay, wow. Maybe my objective today will be to find some story that will be normal in your life. Some story that doesn't have some sort of twist and quirkiness. And if I remember right, when did they started to ask you to teach theater?
Well, I started to teach theater in the academy that I graduated, something like a year and a half, 2 years after I graduated, I already started to teach. Mm-hmm. And I replaced my mythological teacher of theater, that is the mythological teacher of theater of a lot of big actors here. Rachel Shaw, that she was dying from cancer, lung cancer, and she called me and asked me that she wants to see me before she's dying. And eventually when I saw her and she asked me to replace her with teaching Shakespeare in the academy, that was like, she probably got a lot of drugs that she decided from everybody I will teach Shakespeare. This happened like 7-8 years ago, and till from then I'm teaching Shakespeare, and in the last years I even got not bad in it.
You see, she had something in mind, because the only show that I saw of yours was also Shakespeare, but we'll get to that. So how did you, since now you found your, let's say, ways of talking about actual problems, not only through theater, but also through performance art. So how did you come up with the idea that that is also a medium that I can use?
I all the time saw it as a medium that I can connect my things. I don't know, my the burning that inside me, or the holes that life digged inside me, that I can in some way give them words or give them image. So I think it's from the start was my need to write or to express something was from dealing with very tough, complex reality in my life. So I need to escape.
Yeah, but a thing that quite interests me, and not today, I remembered that today marks a day, 27 years, no, like, I don't remember when, in the end of the 80s, in Kaunas, there was a guy named Romas Kalanta who, and today is the day, the podcast will go afterwards, but Kalanta was a guy who was... who burned himself in front of the musical theater, screaming freedom to Lithuania. And we know about this self-burning stuff. And how do you think in your practice, because I think you have both, when does actions, like live people actions, when does it, from art, it becomes activism, or is it always artivism combined?
I guess that the line between them is very, very narrow. So the art will always like want to change the unchangeable, to reach the unreachable, to destroy the undestroyable. You know? So I guess it has the same. It depends on the side of your look, and you can choose looking on something in artistic point of view, and you can look on something in activist point of view, and you can also see that there is in one thing a lot of things that what makes it complex, you know, in some way. Yes, this image of the burning, it's the burning, you know, the religious people were burning themselves, and in Israel also there were a situation like this a few years ago.
Oh, really?
It's very, very tragic. But in this image, there is something. In this brutality, there is something that a person decides to give his life in the most direct way for an idea, right? For an or from even being poor is an idea.
But I want to hop into the difficult questions, and I will start that this place in which we are is a museum. Actually, it's not. I don't have a samovar in my home.
I wonder.
But it is a museum of Juozas Gruodis, who is the let's say father of Lithuanian composers, and it is his house. It's a really beautiful place. And each time to different people, I tell one random fun fact about him. And the one I chose to tell you is he lived in between the world wars, and after the Second World War, when we had the Soviets governing here, a lot of artists went out of Lithuania and out of Kaunas, and he was the one who decided that, no, I need to stay. And actually, I find a lot of correlation with, let's say, me, you, and him in this aspect. But then one that really is astonishing is in 1948, he he was, as you say, fake news. His wife read to him that he is working together with the communists. And it was published in a newspaper that he works together with the communists. And when she read it to him, he got a heart attack and died. So we are in his house now, which is now a museum. And thank you for the museum for letting us in. But let's talk about that dynamic of activism and art, and the dynamic of an artist with the government, which you have a lot to say about. Where do we start with that? How do you think, let's say, in Israel, the shows that, all of your shows that I saw somehow are connected to different social problems and actually saying the truth. How does the, let's say, government or people who give fundings or people who try to make cultural politics, how do they react to truth?
So it's really unfortunate. They react very, very badly. I got to be a symbol of slumber, of the artist that is the example for why it's good to make more right-wing rules that even after the what I did with the flag, 2 weeks after that, they made a new law that they gave 3 years of jail to the next person that will make something bad with symbols of Israel.
Okay,
And,
but wow. Okay, let's start from the beginning. So first, I like how they use you as a tool to create politics, and you as a face of, let's say, legitimizing right-wing thoughts, which is on many different levels, is basically has a lot to do with the Israeli politics. And I can say that since I lived there for 10 years and I realized what was done with my brain only after I came out of that. But do you mind speaking, because I think the flag event, let's call it like that, has a lot of these dynamics of oppressing one another and provoking one another. Is that a problem for you to say about that day, or you would like to share it?
No, I have no problem. I just got 3 days ago the letter from the police.
Oh, wow.
That they dropped the case after 4 years.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, because I think we need to mention, and afterwards we'll talk about the other performance, that you are a guy who was in jail because of his art.
Yeah.
So you say as if it's like a normal thing. It's not normal. It's not normal. But yeah, can you tell us a bit, because I guess only me know about the flag thing, and but okay. I think it's the first thing that will show up if you Google your name.
Yeah.
So what happened?
So everybody remembers only the flag, but nobody remembers the show that I was presenting that made this uproar and that eventually finished with the flag. So I will start from the beginning. Mm-hmm. I did a show named Love the Jews. That is a satire about very left-wing activist gay person that is me, that is going to some demonstration for left-wingers, and he's going back home with his Arab friend. Palestinian friend, and they are going into this orange forest, and they are having sex, and after they having sex, he's waking up, and an orange falls on his head, and he, like like the great scientist, he has how do you say it?
Inspirational moment.
Inspiration moment, and he understands that he is not a left-winger, but he needs to be a critical right-winger, and to make a show that he will travel with this show around the world, and this show will make people to believe in Israel and to immigrate to Israel. And the show is named Love the Jews. And in this show, the left-winger that became a radical right-winger is bringing the 8 most great things about Israel. Mm-hmm. And he's presenting it, of course, in a satirical way. Mm-hmm. So after I started to do this show, it got a lot of great critics from the Haaretz newspaper, mm-hmm. that is the most liberal newspaper in Israel. Mm-hmm. And they did a convention about freedom of speech.
And here the story gets really interesting.
And then after a lot of critics already wrote about this show, that it's important and interesting, they decided, the theater critic decided to invite me to this convention in the Tel Aviv Museum, that I will do a small part of my show after the speech of the Minister of Culture.
I'm sorry, but this sounds
just,
so absurd.
One after the other, you know?
Yeah, because what can get wrong?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then I came before, of course, of the convention, I did sound check, and also people from the newspaper, like the management, mm-hmm. came to see what is going to be shown, what 10 minutes are going to be presented. And they saw it, mm-hmm. and they approved it, and the convention started. I went outside to smoke and wait until my turn will come. And in the moment that the Minister of Culture got to give her speech, that was after that, it was like epic speech, because it had the phrase of "cut the bullshit."
Okay.
That she was saying to the artist, they need to cut the bullshit. So all the 700 people that were in this theater were like, half of them were shouting on her while she was giving her speech, that all the nastiest things that you can imagine. Mm-hmm. And half of the of the theater, I don't know if it was half and half, but a lot of people were cheering her. That were people for sure that were people that came with her, you know.
Yeah.
So it was a very, very...
Charged?
Yeah, charged.
I still remember something from Hebrew. And if I remember right, did she mention your name in her speech?
If she mentioned my name, no.
Yes. No, she just said cut the bullshit.
Who I am in this moment. And then she finished the speech, and I was after her. So people are booing like, ah, go out, and she's going from the door that behind with the guards outside of the hall. She didn't see anything.
Oh, wow.
And then I'm going inside with the white suit and with flags of Israel and the big, like all the merchandise of this radical right winger that being the left winger. And I'm starting to tell my story, how I became. And people, in the first moment, people thought, okay, it's like a comic relief. We can breathe now. But then they started to hear what I'm saying. And it was like half of the people in the theater were left-wingers, that they could not hear that I'm saying this right, fascist, harsh things as this right person. And when I became the left radical, the right-wingers could not hear what I say as a left-winger. So they started to shout and to swear, and the person that is managing the foundation of directors of cinema in Israel stood up and said, "Who thinks this is art? Stay. Who thinks it's not? Come with me." And people started to go out and to shout and to throw things. And I also started, I had oranges. And I saw that people are started to look like monkeys, you know? So
let's mention it is a convention of culture about the freedom of speech. Let's remember that.
So I started to throw them these oranges, and they throw the oranges back at me. And in some moment, I only wanted to finish this, you know, this time that we decided that I will present.
Yeah.
The show must go on, yeah? So I tried to go on with the show, and then the light got off, and they took my sound system off. I had music, and I could not like speak to the microphone any longer.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, wow, like you are the organizers.
Wow.
And then the organizers comes to me and says, you need to go down from the stage. And I said, what? But we are decided that I will do this part. I didn't finish it yet. Why should I go off? And then people came in from the organizers and starting to take my things from out of the stage, you know?
Oh my God.
And there was no music and no microphone and no light. And in the last resort that I had to somehow reflect them that they are not willing to hear anything that is not what they will to hear. I literized the Russian sentence "Flag тебе в жопу." It's what you say to a person when he doesn't want to listen any longer for anything. And I stuck the flag that was in my hand in my ass. What made like a huge tsunami, and they took me, like the guards already got inside and took me physically and kicked me out of the stage. And then from there I needed to, with all makeup and things and shit, I needed to go fast to teach Shakespeare the first verse. It was the first lesson in the year, so it's first time I meet them, and they see before the lesson their teacher, like all the media is.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that says a lot about how they react to truth. But how is it actually with the freedom of speech? You don't have like national censorship, no?
In many ways we do, because first of all, the Minister of Culture is for independent creators. It will give money only on the base that you don't, put shit on Israel. Okay. And if you do, you need in many ways to frame it like you are not.
So you are not allowed to polemize or question the government.
In many ways, but there are, in the same time, there are many ways to go around it.
Okay. Wow, that's some reality. But okay, and that's quite super interesting. And how did, let's say, you are as a teacher, how do you feel the tension between students? Do they also like politically divided into like, I'm not working with ARIEL BRONZ, he's that guy, or they're just listening to you since you're the teacher and they learn?
Wow, the students mostly are so disconnected from any social, public issues. There's many times are so much into themselves that it takes for them few years after school only to start being involved in somehow in something.
But they have sad. You as a teacher, so how can they be?
It's not easy. I'm always pushing them for something that is more than themselves, but it's not always like this.
Yeah, but it is quite hard, if I remember right myself. I don't know what is in the program, but it's quite hard after the school. If you go to a university or like to study, it is hard to self-reflect and be self-critical and somehow realize the environment you are growing up in. I don't know how it happens, but let's say the show that I saw that you directed and written, Midsummer Night. So how do... as a context, of course, you didn't tell me the context before the show, only afterwards I understood. The scene with the fairies, where you used like actual names of sexual harassers and predators in the show, and rapists. And I didn't know the names. I just thought, oh, okay, according to the reaction, it is somebody, like everybody knows them. And afterwards, we talked about how in Shakespeare and using Shakespeare as a media, you talk about actual problems. And I remember, because for me, it was interesting as a show and as the reaction of the audience, because I was sitting with you after the show and people came and say, oh, it's like Hanoch Levin, and it's like that, and it's like shocking, and it's opening my chakras. And for me, as a European already, it was like, wow, how people react to that kind of truth. And of course, usually it's like normal that some people go out of the show and it's hurting. But let's say students, they learn Shakespeare from you. As an example, they go to see Midsummer's Night with amazing actors, by the way. And how do they react? Or do they understand that Shakespeare is political in the essence?
It takes time for them. It very depends on the background of the person, because people can come to a school for anything but to study. And it's very logical if you think about it. terms of school, that it's it can be a social space, it can be creative space, but I don't know how much people are really come to study in schools. But in the same time, there are people that are, in every class, there are a few that are coming and they can see it. And for them, for this one person, I'm there for each year.
Super cool.
And in this way, I guess that I have in every class, like few students that I admire in this way, that they are seeing
the bigger picture.
Yeah, in many ways.
Okay, now
there are many people, the youngest people that are the oldest people, you know, and the oldest that are the youngest. It doesn't matter.
It's not the age; it's the context. Yeah. And the abilities to see. Let's hop into another subject. I just now thought when we publish this interview and podcast, and if it comes to Israel, then most of the students are like, "Is that me? Am I his favorite? Does he love me? Am I that student who sees the bigger picture?" But if speaking about understanding the context, we are now in the house which is near the neighborhood of Vilijampolė, the neighborhood in which we should have done the festival. And actually, I lived for 3 years in this neighborhood. And only after one big artistic event, I learned the history of it. And it was the Kaunas ghetto. It had horrendous the things, like I cannot call them events, like the big action, and horrible things happened here. And some of it was made very strategically by local people, and all the intelligent people somehow gone, you know, and it's quite similar to what we're talking with you. But let's give a little bit of context. You have a story with Holocaust, and you have a performance, which is the main reason why you are such a often visitor in jail. And I don't understand, like Midsummer's Night could be, you know, something provocative. Locked is so subtle and so beautiful and has such a beautiful history, but then again, I can't understand the local politics. Tell us a bit about the story of your father and all that story behind the performance Locked.
Okay.
I'm squeezing the juice out of you, sorry.
Okay. So my father is a Holocaust survivor. He was not in the ghetto or in a concentration camp. He was a baby, 5 years old, when the Germans bombed their house in Kharkov, and they ran away to the woods, like a lot of people in the time, and then they went to Lvov. That the Polish people got kicked out of Lvov, and they got into some apartment that was of Polish people. And I was growing up, and I didn't even pay attention for that he is a Holocaust survivor, because it's not something that we talked about. I knew that my grandmother and grandfather were Holocaust survivors, but this was not something that I paid attention on it. He even gave me he got from the Israeli government a medal. Every Holocaust survivor gets a medal. that he put in his toilet, above the toilet, remember. So when they were going to Siberia for 2 weeks to visit his son, my brother, that I don't know him, he gave me his medal, that I lost it. Yeah, it's a very sad story. So to make a long story short, in a few years ago, in 2017, I think, 3 years ago, I heard from, when I was in a visit in my parents' house, that they are trying to get their tub to be destroyed, and that he will have a shower, because it's hard for him to get inside the tub, because there is this
you need to walk
step you need to go. So there is this foundation, Holocaust Survivors Foundation, that gives this exactly this thing, that it sends, if you have the doctor prescription that you cannot walk good, or you have hurt, you can send it to them, and they will send the person that evaluates the amount of money that it will take to destroy it, and then they send the person to destroy it and build a tub. That this is the service that they give to only to Holocaust survivors.
Okay.
And she said to me, my mother, that was trying to do it, because my father till today not speaking any Hebrew, only Yiddish. That they are trying to, for almost a year, to get this service, and each week, each month, people from this organization said to them, next week we deal it, no problem, everything is like, we are on it. So when I heard about it, it was very frustrating to hear that they are suffering so much for, and what was frustrating, that they told me that if they will not help them, that they decided that they will buy themselves from their money the ruin of the tub, and
okay.
And then I said, no, don't take from your money. It's something that they that they have this service. So why?
They have one job.
And then I called them, and then I went to their offices, and I saw that their offices, like, nobody was there in that offices, like, for a decade. Everything on boxes. They didn't know what to do with me, or who will talk with me. It seems like it is a ghost organization, you know, in some way. And then I went to the Minister of Financial Minister to ask them, maybe they know something. And all this traveling, I recorded it. Because I wanted to have some power in this totally unpowerful situation, that I've been kicked from one bureaucracy to another. And after like a month or two, even 3, that I was calling and going, and they were saying to me really the same things that they were saying to them. I decided to do an act really a few days before my parents decided already to buy the things to destroy their tab. And I decided to take a lock of a bicycle, a U-lock, and to get inside of the chairman of this Holocaust surviving organization, to the chairman office, and to lock my neck to the table of the chairman, and to break the key inside the lock, in the way that I cannot be released until there will be some solution for this problem.
So was there a solution?
No, but, no solution. I was there for, I don't know, 3.5, 4 hours, locked. A lot of, they were shocked. A lot of people from these organizations, a lot of like clerks that working there were coming to me in their, each time a different person, and trying to convince me to unlock myself and to release myself, and that to explain me how much the problem is deep, and it's not them the blame, and the blame is much more deep.
How deep? Where's the deepness? Where do they get the depths of it?
It's government's money, and they don't get any money, only from people that donate them money, and and everything was around the money. Is we don't have the money and we don't have the power.
Okay.
And after 3.5 hours that I didn't lock myself out, they called the police and the fire department and the paramedics that came and cut the lock from my neck and took me to jail, to custody for 8 hours. I was sitting there in the first time in this action, waiting for interrogation.
For what?
For interrupting the order.
Yeah. Okay. How do you say viešosios tvarkos pažeidimas in English? Public.
Public order.
Yeah. And then it evolved since still... does it have a shower today?
They bought from themselves. Their money. Yeah, they got, after 2 weeks I did this action, they got the letter, we cannot help you.
Okay.
But I recorded all the time that I was in this situation locked. I recorded all texts and all people that were going around me and trying to help.
Yeah. But do you think you would get the answer of like that if you wouldn't do this action?
I guess they will get the same answer.
But it evolved into something quite beautiful, in which you each Memorial Day you lock yourself to monuments, which is, in my opinion, quite beautiful, in which you really question how do we memorize and commemorate Holocaust survivors, or let's say a tragic event and people who were in it. And let's face it, the biggest event in Europe that gave you a country as Israel. Of course, there are a lot of political layers in it, but again, it was Europe says sorry, and now, from what I hear from you and what we talked about when I was in Israel, quite similar methods of nationalism and even artistical restrictions are same as fascist. And this is a paradox which is quite horrifying and mortifying to hear. And also when I understand, when we talked with, I don't remember if with you or with some other theater, I raised the question, how do you make a show in Israel that is not political? And I still, until this day, I cannot get the answer, because everything is a political statement, what you put on stage. We talked with an amazing Palestinian actor, and I understood that if I want to hire him, it will have a different meaning than just bring him to Lithuania, just because of his accent. And I know that about Locked, you made a show with the students about it? And as I understood, it was full of songs and humor. How was that to work on?
So this is a new genre that I invented that called documentary musical.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
That it combines documentary text as being in the reality in this first time that I locked myself in 2017. So all these texts that were people, these clerks were saying in this office, I made from it a musical. Because in the same time I was sitting there while I was locked to the neck to this table, I saw a show, you know?
Yeah.
And it, I thought it's the most, I don't know, good thing that I can do with it, you know?
Yeah. But how is that feeling to create with the students something that happened to you? Like basically it's a show about their teacher. How does that work for you? What's the experience?
It was very strange for them. I guess the most strange thing for them is that I asked them not to act.
The usual problem.
And that it's after 3 years that they are teaching acting, you know, so the last thing you want from them is to act in some way. And it's because of the genre, what the show needs. It's not because of what I need in some way.
Yeah.
And I guess the show is going through hyper realism, cold realism, that nothing is happening in this office, like death itself is presented there. In front of the entertainment business, yeah, and from the other side, most the things that are selling, yeah, the things that are that the economy puts in front of other things, and I guess that entertainment and the Holocaust are two things that are combined with each other. Like Israel, in many ways, makes from the Holocaust entertainment in order to gain political power, in order to gain access to social restrictions, to...
Wow. Yeah. And how did I know that it was quite hard to get tickets. Was there tickets to the show?
No, it was sold out, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, but did some of the critics manage to come and see? Like, what do the elite critics say?
The elite critics, like from Arras, really loved it. And he could not write about it yet because it's students, and in the moment we will proceed with this show next year, so he will come to write about it. And also they did a big article in one of the newspapers called Walla about all this show and about my father's problem. So it got some media, as I guess all of my works.
Yeah, I don't think you can, fart now without media attention. We have to go towards the end, and sorry that I take a lot of info from you. I know that you started to research a bit about Lithuania and Slabodka, Vilijampolė. Next year you will come here physically. We'll see what we can do. This year you will work in some distance with local people, working with the neighborhood. What are you waiting? Let's say, what are your oh my God, perspective, or what do you wait or want to get from this work with this neighborhood and Lithuania?
Wow. So first of all, I'm really, really thrilled about it. And especially that the invitation is to make a piece on this ground that was a concentration camp, and so it blew my mind when you offered it.
Yes.
From this moment, I wrote to two Holocaust researchers, professors in Israel and Berlin, that I'm in touch, that I want to more details, and they sent me like tons of photographs and interviews and articles, and then they even got me in touch in the Israeli Holocaust survivor, Holocaust researcher, that he is specialized with the Lithuanian.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, but then you wrote me that we will postpone, and that's what stopped their research for now. In the same time, that I heard from you that it's very complex thing to talk about in this area. People not necessarily want to hear about it.
Yeah.
So it in the same moment you said it, it made me very alert to it, and it made me very interested in what way can I bring it, that it will not close the people, that it will want them to know more, or it will make them to go after it and to Google it, you know?
Yeah. That's quite a big issue, because when I work in theater, it's quite a big issue. How do you show problems or something that is not so, so nice, and not for people not to block it? So
in many ways, it's like the political correctness is like a self-distancing, you know?
Yes. So tell me, just to end it, tell me one thing, as for a festival organizer. This year it's okay, but next year, after your workshop and after you work with the Lithuanian artist, do you how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself in a Lithuanian jail, or do you think you'll be a cool guy that is not in jail and tries to experience and practice freedom of speech?
I really hope to be the second option, but there will be no other possibilities. So
yes,
if it will be no possibility to be the second option, I will deal with the first.
You have experience in that. It's really, really, really nice and fun that we can, laugh about these horrible, really, really horrible situations. And I see that I can talk with you 3 hours, but yes, people still need to hear and watch it. So yeah, we keep in touch with you, and I'm looking forward for you to work with the Lithuanian people and seeing you next year physically here. And yeah, and if everybody, if that was interesting for you and you want to see content like that, just follow CIRKULIACIJA' on social media. And until we meet physically next year, goodbye. Okay, Ariel, thank you very much. Love you.
Yes.
Goodbye. Ciao. Ciao.
Teatronas.